John, the big games keep coming. Another good one to look forward to this weekend against Dundee United in the Scottish Cup quarter-finals. Excited, looking forward to another cup tie?
Yeah, I really am looking forward to it. After the disappointment of last week's result at Celtic Park, one that you feel, could that, have any bearing on the attitude in the dressing room? Then the boys turn up in training and get stuck into the training, and you go, here we go again. These boys just take every game in their stride. And to be fair, there was a lot of lessons learned against Celtic last week. We played an open, expansive style of football, 4-4-2. In hindsight, you would say, wouldn't do that. A little bit disappointing, very uncharacteristic of the goals that we conceded of Inverness. But put it aside, and then as you say, move on to Saturday against a Dundee United team that they'll know we're more than capable of turning them over. Every time I see them, and I've seen them more than most, I've been impressed. They play football the way it should be. They pass it. They create nice wee overloads. They've got players that go and excite, get crosses, shots, create chances. Very young team. And within Jackie and his coaching staff, had the privilege to play with every one of them, and real good people. And I keep saying that the hardest thing to do in football is make the play, create the play, take chances and get on it and pass it. But Jackie will know, come in here, there's going to be a game on. He knows we're more than capable of beating him, and if we show the form that we have done since I've come here and hit the form that we showed against Ross County in terms of tactics, shape, passing the ball, counter-attack, effort, commitment, then we'll be in the hat for the next round, that's for sure. But the last time we played them, the two teams very close, I think 1-1, they hit the post, we missed a penalty, so the two teams are very close, and us being at home advantage, then bring it on. I'm saying that to the players, that's the games you have to want to play in. You have to go and test yourself, and with the history of the Scottish Cup, it's a massive cup, and with the history of the Scottish Cup, I just feel that the boys have got a taste for it, being in the League Cup final, and they want to go and see if they can go and do the double. So plenty ingredients in the mix, and can't wait till Sunday.
The TV cameras were here the last time we played United, and you talked about that 1-1 game as well. They're here again this weekend, and like you say, I think that everyone, if they can't make it along, if they're watching at home, what have you, everyone who watches the game knows that we're in for a real good cup tie. Yeah, but there's never, even if you look at Saturday's result against Celtic, we caught Celtic on a real good day, and as I say, in hindsight, you would have changed your shape. But it wasn't a dull game, he's 5 goals, we could have scored 1 or 2 goals, and everything that Inverness does, we seem to be involved in some excitement, and hopefully that'll be the case Sunday. We've picked a team, we know what the team is, and I'm just hoping, I'm trying to sort of put myself into a mindset of a player, and I'm saying to myself, cup final coming up next game week, if I'm out there on Saturday, I'm man of the match, I'm outstanding, you can't leave me out, you cannot, I'm in the team, and I'm hoping that is the case on Saturday. Saying that, we still have to be disciplined in our team shape. One man can't win a game, we're a team, and that'll be the message I'm putting into them. But a lot of good stuff at what I'm seeing, and we're more than capable of going all the way in the Scottish Cup. In fact, we demand it, that we go and beat Dundee United on Sunday. We know how difficult it is, but we're at home. We've come so far as a club, through the history of the club. We've come so far this season. Let's go another step. One thing I will say, it's a massive month for the club. The fans have been absolutely outstanding in the tickets for the cup final next week. I think it's 7,000. Fingers crossed we can try and get up to that double figure, 10,000. I'm quite sure we will, but take my hat off to them. Great support of the team, and it'd be great if we could go and do the double. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm looking at Scottish football. There'll be plenty of clubs, managers, players that are looking at Inverness and saying they've had a right good season. and we're in the business end of the season. Don't forget that, to be in the business end of the season and still be in all competitions, that's a great achievement. Now we have to go and roll the sleeves up and go again. That's why, you know, with the programme playing Saturday, Wednesday, these boys just take it as they come. And I mentioned it to them the other day, and he says, "Oh, we would rather play a game than train." And even on Tuesday there, you know, the Hibs game got cancelled quite early, and all the boys are rushing in to come training. And that's the kind of spirit that's at this club, and it's something that I've seen. I've not seen that at many other clubs, so there's something special there. But doesn't guarantee you victory come Sunday. We're going to have to go and earn that, and you know, win, lose or draw, I'm quite sure that we'll give it our best shot.
You mentioned the Cali Thistle fans. I think that, you know, they're still in dreamland at the moment with the cup final looming as well, but it could get even better this season, and certainly the guys in the park are the ones to deliver that, but the guys know themselves as well that, you know, this could be one of the best seasons in the club's history.
Yeah, and that is a message, and you have to go and grasp that. That cannot have any kind of adverse effect on your performance, on your mentality. You have to go and embrace it. You have to let that bring a smile to your face and say, "This is what I trained for. This is where I want to be. I want to be playing on in front of the cameras in a quarter final of the Scottish Cup. I want to be part of the Inverness team that makes history. I want to be in the starting 11 in the cup final. I want to take the team into Europe through the league positions." And that's the kind of character, I believe that we've got in that team, in that dressing room, and hopefully it'll be evident come Sunday.
You say you've picked your team. I'm not going to get your team off you today, but well, unless you've got
go for it, right? Go for it. Who's in goals?
Team Brill, obviously.
You've been looking at my team selection.
Ross Draper's suspended. You're going to have to make one kind of enforced change, but happy enough. I mean, the squad you've got there. You know,
yeah, well, Danny Williams has been away because of personal reasons, but he's come back and he's looking really sharp and really quick. Young Shinnie can play in midfield, so you've got that. You know, you can put Carroll in at left back, Shinnie in midfield. James Vincent can drop back into midfield. Richie, so we've got plenty. You know, what we have sort of noticed over the last month, and as we just felt Bully was a little bit isolated up there on his own, you know, and I sort of says that to Russell. I'm sort of saying I've had a word with Richie just to try and help him along coming back for the injury and make sure that he's not the one that's taking all the punishment. And then we've seen Bully just needs a wee bit of hand up there. Who do you go and call on? Richie, can you go up and give Bully a hand, you know, and take a bit of the weight off him and be a more a focal point? And you know, even on Saturday they're playing against Celtic, he's playing against two big bears and he's up there, so you know, it might be a little bit if we could drop Richie back into midfield, you know, but we've picked the team tactically. We know what we have to do, and we have to be really going be at it, but it will come down to the players. If somebody goes and shows a bit of magic, you know, be it a wee bit of skill, get on the ball, brave enough to get on it, take his man on, puts a cross in, or goes past a couple of players, scores, shoots at goal, or you know, just that wee bit of turn and plays that great colour pass, that'll possibly be the catalyst for what to go and win the game. And hopefully that's in our team. And if that is the case, then hopefully we can go and, you know, get into the semi-final. And if we do, it really will set us up for the Hibs match on Wednesday. Another game that, you know, I says to the boys, you know, no boys, just say, we'll take it as it comes, we'll get on with it, just take it as it comes. And that's the kind of guys you've got in that dressing room.
Cheers, John.
Okay. Top man.